Put cheer in my cup and buckle up for the next rhyme. Set is the name of death, and matches they say are made in heaven, but fire is the devil's only friend. Chaos reigns on Mercury, and Freddy wasn't ready for this jock itch. Don't call anyone a bitch, and try to switch to just being human. Better's a lie, and there's always a tie for brilliance. God willing, and freedom ring prettier, please. I'm not here to tease anyone for their self. Be a mantra when you have to try not to think out of remorse or self-conscience. Smile and listen. I'm trying not to nod my face off the planet, 'cause damn it, we're home. We're all swimming in this same pool of reason and delight in the sunshine of our love for the proverbial cream. Living the dream, collect the consciousness, check. We've been here the whole time. Some of us taste the chlorine in the water, so have I myself been poisoned by the clean, the chemical kill to keep us from knowing our body is as loved and health is an Olympic high diver, daring us to compete for what we should have here in the heat because we are handling the hot water. But man, that's a cold mountain up there, so exposed to judgment intended, but so often an athlete is rendered voiceless by attention, the threat of suspension, the hope for release of negative vibration within a place you can hear a teardrop. I swear I'm never going up there again, but if I did, I'd still want to nail it. Curtail the urge to mock the gospel sound, like, go tell it on the mountain. So what? Is it another parody of caring? It's a lot like doing a toe flip, I think, or at least contemplating what it is. Like, can I quit playing in traffic already and get steady in myself with everybody knowing how deep down that goes, but nothing about the air except the temperature and humidity, and humility is my sandwich meat. That rubber burns your head and your heart going down the roads we all roam, wondering where everyone actually lives. Alone? Not ever. The get-go is my worst fear, is being up there, making scrambled offal from stolen golden eggs. So rotten my intentions been for too long now. I see why rents Maureen mooed like a cow. Is my city ever going to forgive me? I feel like Daredevil. My college roommate was Foggy Nelson, and she reminded me of my cousins running and telling it about our Mr. Sunny Bobos, but James Taylor said Sunny Skies sleeps and weeps, and please remember that you just can't kill for Jesus. And when that well of hate runs dry forever, it's then we'll know heaven on earth. No power, just struggle to give birth to our brighter ideas. The Lord still keeps watch on us all. Love or return doomed. So many voices boomed in anger, no frustration greater than watching a man kill, yet remain alive, though in prison. No one ever really deserves to die. Old Kenneth told me one time. I gotta cry a lot on that one. Little Miss Sunshine is hyper-vigilant at night. She takes flight in her dreams but forgets due to codeine fiends and conjecture. What does that word even mean? She grows up to be a borderline personality. She told Ghosty to piss off when she was sick of sleeping next to fucking animalistic negligence at the expense of her purer psyche. To bang on the wall to halt the hiss of her drug-addled workaway parents. This bunk sucks, and she broke their eardrums by opening the door and screaming for a room down the hall, and all for naughty teenage provocation of her own considered species. We should only ever hear love with our hearts, and that ain't kosher. I wanted to get closer to my own sound before it was drowned out by the steel of the day. So anyway, I do not wish to play puppets with screen masters. They didn't think. They shouldn't have to stink in my memory for being naive and believing that family can all be trusted. But sorrows rusted and tetanus cures high seas of their pitchiness, and forgiveness allows reprieve from the homicidal violence of never getting to just imagine sheep.